Welcome to Atlanta, Georgia, the Flats, Bobby Dodd Stadium, home of the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets and the Ramblin' Wreck, hoping to rev up that engine. We believe we've got a great one in store today, and we've got a team that makes it into the top 25. Now when you go on the road, that's when you prove you belong. As we'll see, the number 15 team in the country, the Colorado Buffaloes, taking on a team from the ACC, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Buffaloes have been waiting, and finally the moment is coming and the opening of the season. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets offense takes the field to start this game off. Sometimes you sense that what the kids call swagger is a false bravado. This dude is nothing but real at wide receiver. He's off to the races. He's at the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Georgia Tech! A great catch and run for 6. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better.
What a way to start this game offensively. You find the matchup you like, you put it in his hands, and he does the rest. The defense looks like they were sleepwalking out there to start this game. One play, they go the distance to score a touchdown. This defense better wake up.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. So the Colorado Buffaloes offense will have its first possession of the game. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football.
On second down, he's looking downfield. Fires to the tight end. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A game for this one. They've circled this one all off season, so they better be ready to bring it today, dude.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
Looking to go up top on first down. And he's lucky to get that one back. This junior quarterback knows better than to try that too often. Let's see which way they go after the incompletion. 2nd and 10 from the 39. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Gets it out quickly. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Looking to move it through the air. Quick completion on the out route.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. The quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
Pocket starts to collapse. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. The Buffaloes come to the line in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. He's got it. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. They say no thanks to that pass interference penalty, and they'll take the results of the play. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. One of the big storylines coming into this year was the rising temperature of the coach's seat. And the process of cooling things off starts now.
All offseason, this coach has said the right things. I'm not worried about it. I'm not focused on it. I'm just worried about our team. But, David, let's be real. He's got to win games. There is an expectation at this program to win. And if he doesn't start fast this year, that hot seat's only going to get hot.
No, and then the chirping starts, and everybody's going to be talking about his job. The pressure builds, and then what happens? Sometimes you lose the locker room. So important to get off to a good start. Try to quiet some of those haters and some of those doubters.
The Yellow Jackets will snap it on 1st and 10. Fast motion from the offense. They'll give it to the back. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the O. They'll try the right side. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets!
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I'll tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they could become a really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
14, Colorado, 0.
He'll bring it out. It's Miller. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to...
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking down the middle. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And the Buffaloes will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Looking for a block. It's Garrison. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. The Ramblin' Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
This one's complete.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver, and the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. They move the chains on the ground. Now another 1st down. They're going to throw it again. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. Leaves it with the running back. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Safe completion on the screen. At the 20, he's got space. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a first and goal.
I love this running back and the job he does once he has the ball in his hands on this screen pass. He was real patient. You got to allow these 300-pound offensive linemen to sort of collect themselves and stammer down the field and try to block some of these linebackers and DBs, and that's exactly what the running back did. Great job with patience.
And the defense was anxious to get off the ball quickly. Instead, it's just a little bit closer for the offense. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Defense trying to come up with a stop on second and goal. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Looking for the end zone on second and goal. And he's wrestled to the ground. Opening day, and might as well build a little drama with a third and goal early. Trying to punch it in. Touchdown, Georgia Tech! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And there is no secret about line up in goal line formation. I'm going to run the ball down your throat. My guys are more physical than you. 6 points on the play.
On to attempt the try.
Kicker on for the extra point.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Georgia has the lead right now, but they have not been able to separate themselves just yet between the hedges of Sanford Stadium. They're up by a field goal over UCLA. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. On the run, it's Hood. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. And the Buffaloes want to move quickly.
Well, with the weapons this offense has, you knew it was just a matter of time in the run game before someone was going to break a long one. They'd just been running into a wall. They just couldn't seem to find their creases and get enough movement up front, but they finally got it there, picking up the first. Let's see what happens next.
Up to 44 yards rushing in the early going, and he is making an impact in the first game of the season. He's going to pass. He's got his man. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Give to the running back. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Wide out in motion. From the gun. Give on the inside. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be fourth down. The Buffaloes decide to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He'll call for the fair catch here. On first down, here comes this offense. Out of the gun to give to the back. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Going to the ground. Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. And the Yellow Jackets will try to pin them back with the punt. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Makes the catch at the 30. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. They'll try the run. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. And the Buffaloes in the hurry-up. They go right back to him. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Miller. And it is well blocked as they pick up enough for a first down. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there on that.
How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? They'll try to get it through the air. Makes the grab on the left. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting to his progression.
Just inside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 19. Running back searching for a hole. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D. Looking for space, it's Hood. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the 1st down. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. From the gun, he'll try to throw. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on 1st down in the red zone. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. 3rd and goal coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it and still on his feet. And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. Smashes it between the uprights.
That makes the score. Georgia Tech 21, Colorado 3.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. He's now up to 71 yards rushing, and that is quite an impressive first half here in this season opener. Might as well give it to him again. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. After the 9-yard pickup on 1st down, here's 2nd and 1. Defense way too anxious there, and they just hand them a 1st down with a penalty. So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. off play action. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Lining up to add another.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
And the extra point gives him a 28-3 lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the finisher coming courtesy of that touchdown toss from 45 yards out. And he's coming out of the end zone. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the
Open runway ahead. Inside the 30. The 10. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Colorado.
Man, it's easy to call plays when I got guys like this who can take the ball and rip it 70-plus to the house. How about the speed? He showed you a little bit of wiggle. This dude's got it all. Nice touchdown run by the running back.
PAT unit on the field.
On for the extra point.
And the extra point cuts the lead to 28-10. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed them for the big play in the running game. 1 snap, 1 touchdown. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. He'll start this drive firing. Makes the catch. It's Taylor. Makes the grab, and he's dragged down. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now 2nd down. Quick handoff. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25. Give him 1. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. From the gun. Wants to pass. It's complete on the right side. At the 45, on its way. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
The Yellow Jackets getting set on 1st and 10. The give to the back. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Gives it to the back on the draw. They knock him down right there. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd down, going up top. Makes the grab. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. From the gun, the ground game. Just trying to power it ahead. They pick up 5. Ball spotted at the 12. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He'll do it himself. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. He gets it so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's recap that ranked-on-ranked matchup that has just gone final. Tennessee left little doubt. You know, this version of the Volunteers can hang with any of the teams of the past. And remember, this is a program that went 13-0 en route to a national title back in 1998. Going to be interesting to see what the fallout from this one is for one ranked team, while the other figures to get a bounce when the new rankings come out, guys.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. The play action fake. He's got an open man. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
They're trying to get to it. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack.
We haven't even gotten to halftime yet. This offense has their hands full trying to keep this quarterback standing up straight. They've already given up multiple sacks. That's the biggest reason why they're trailing by as much as they are. They better go in at halftime and make some big-time adjustments.
That's the last thing you want as an offense, a negative play, a sack on first down. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. On second down, just keeps firing. That's caught. It's good. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. The Buffaloes want to crank the tempo. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Complete to the right. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Going up top on first down. Tip ball, put it up for grabs, and I thought he had it, but somehow it slithered through his fingers. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. And tight coverage right there, but he makes the grab, and they've got it on the 11 and a red zone chance. He wants to throw. Feeling some heat. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Nearly picked off there, and he might be the last guy on the field you'd expect to drop that one. It'll be third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. That pass not closes. He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. And the kicker delivers the 3-ball to finish off the drive.
That makes the score Georgia Tech 31, Colorado 13.
So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Got a little room. He's going to get loose. He will score. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. That dude ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and it was.
No doubt. Unbelievable speed. And if you're back deep for a kickoff, obviously you've got those wheels. But to be able to get through, and guess what? No flags. You know it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. And now on second down for this offense. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll put the tight end in motion. They'll run it from the gun. And the defense had its hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down. And the Buffaloes will punt it away on fourth down. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They'll throw it on first down. Fires to the big fella. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Line getting set on second down. He's looking to throw. Uncorks one. Got it in the middle. It's long. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. They'll run it from the gun. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys. Looks like we've got a great game day atmosphere today in Atlanta. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. An offensive showcase, yes, but it's been those dynamic running backs who have set the pace. I'm curious to find out if this ground and pound approach is going to continue into the second half, or if one of those defenses will actually show some pride. With that said, let's send it back to the 5th oldest venue in college football, Bobby Dodd Stadium.
And the Yellow Jackets will kick it off to start the second half. Here he comes with the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are, throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a new set of downs. They go to the ground. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. He wants to pass it on 2nd down. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front, they could not protect him well enough.
They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. The The Buffaloes will bring the punt team onto the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. And that punt will sail out of bounds. Let's see where the official spot. The Ramblin' Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. Wants to throw on first down. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. From the gun, running back on the move. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Throws to the tight end. Complete downfield. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. The pull and throw off the RPO. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offside. Defense.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. The give to the back. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it out fast. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a first at the 29. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The Yellow Jackets are on the move. This time they'll go to the running game. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. This offense has a 2nd down play.
Brings up 2nd down.
He'll keep it himself. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Chunked it away just as he was hit. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And that lead grows even bigger. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. From the gun on 3rd down. He's going to let it go. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Buffs!
And it took a minute, but the passing attack now on board. The first passing touchdown of the season, and it took to the 2nd half. But I tell you what, this offense will find its rhythm. They'll grow. They'll get better throughout the season, and this is going to be a hard passing attack to stop.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. smashes it through for the PAT. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. LSU has the lead right now, but it hasn't come easy. They're in a tight one. They're up by 10 over Clemson. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Taylor. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. And the Yellow Jackets will snap it on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Blasted as he lets it go. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. He'll just keep slinging it. This time on target.
A nice job by the defense there tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
Offense picking up steam. 1st and 10 from the 31. Looking to move it through the air. Throws to the wideout. And that pass is intercepted. They didn't give him much of a chance to make that play even bigger, but the turnover has him set up at the 16.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. The last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They've clearly found that dude. They score here, we're in for a ball game.
And the Buffaloes racing to the line in the hurry up. Comes out throwing on 1st down. He's got it. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
And when you get zone coverage and you're running curls and the wide receiver sprints off the ball, you know what happens? That DB starts to bail, and that wide receiver comes back, and it's easy pitch and catch for the offense.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. Offense gets set for 2nd down. They'll run play action. He lets one fly deep. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Working on the right. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And of course he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
He wants to throw here on 2nd down. Quickly to the tight end. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down.
Really nice job there by the quarterback understanding it's blitz, and not just that it's blitz, but knowing whether it's man coverage or zone coverage behind the blitz. You've still got to know where your answer is going to be based on what the defense is doing in the back end, and you add the answer to the test right there.
Takes the handoff. It's Hood. Knocked down at the 29 after a pickup of 4. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires deep toward the end zone. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. And it's going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs. Here comes the offense on 1st down. Handoff from the shotgun. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. He's up to 113 yards on the day, and the defense has been getting a steady diet of this dude on opening day. They'll give it to him again. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on 1st down, now back to the line. Handoff from the gun. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down. The Yellow Jackets come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the ground. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. To the ground with the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. Off the play fake. Grab near the sticks. It's Taylor. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. Motion from the offense. Leaves it with the back. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. From the shotgun, they'll run it. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. First down here for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's long. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 2nd down.
The run from the shotgun. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? Ball's at the 24, a lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And this field goal team has been busy. This kicker comes out for the 3rd time tonight. Never a doubt. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
That makes it Georgia Tech 44, Colorado 20.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. Fielded in the end zone, it's Miller. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Got a man, it's Miller.
Here's the deal. You're down 3 possessions. You know, it doesn't feel likely they're going to come back and win, but we've seen crazier stuff happen in college football. It all starts with a big completion on a 2-minute drive. They'll get the momentum started in your direction.
He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
First down for the offense.
He's going to pass. Got his man on the right. And that will go backwards. A negative play, and that defense on high alert that time.
Brings up 2nd down.
Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On third down, he drops to throw. And the freshman will chalk up a sack.
This has been a rough night for this offensive line. Man, they have not protected their quarterback. Everything starts with the big guys up front. That's their 5th sack given up of the game.
Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's batted away, and the 4th down play doesn't convert. They'll give up the football. The first down for the offense. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Able to move it ahead a couple of yards. He gets it down to the 20. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Off the boot, looking for his man. And it's picked off at the goal line. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover.
I tell you what, I don't know if I'm going to try him much more. Goodness gracious, you can tell he's ready for what he's seeing. 2nd interception. I would not throw near that guy anymore. You might want to try the other side of the field.
And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of the explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Receiver going for the edge on the jet sweep. Given the unrest surrounding this guy's future as the head coach, this would be a great way to get the season started.
Man, you want all the momentum you can get, and you want to quiet people down. You don't want it to get louder. The louder those murmurs talk about hot seat, and you have a tendency to lose your football team. It's a distraction. You have to talk about it all the time. So always nice, Palmer, to get off on the right foot.
You just got to be able to drown out the outside noise, right? Easier said than done. And with this win in week 1, they're going to silence the critics. But make no mistake, he's going to go into that locker room and say, everyone that's been talking trash about us all offseason, they're going to love us now. Don't pay any attention to that. All that matters is what's in this locker room. They've got to take that attitude forward.
They move the tight end all over. Power football with the run. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. I know this is disappointing, but plenty of teams have suffered early losses and come back to have great seasons. I mean, think of 1983 Miami, one of the great teams of all time. Blown out in the opener, won the national championship.
Well, some of us weren't alive. Everybody probably playing this game wasn't alive, put that comment. But yeah, great example, Reese. But listen, your season isn't over. Things still down the road for you to look forward to, still improve on, can still have all of your dreams out in front of you. But, you know, 83, Jesse, I know you were playing college football then, but share.
I think I had just learned how to walk. And it's funny, guys, you know, just like that 83 team, this team that lost here today, they are also very talented. They just got to take care of fixing up and cleaning up some of these mistakes, but no doubt, lots to play for moving forward. Can't wait to see what happens next week.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.